The Wild Rose, Mimei Ogawa. A period of peace has lasted between two countries. Without any happenings, the area is a national boundary far from the capital. A single soldier was deployed there from each country, and they have guarded stone monument that provided the border. Bigger country's soldier was old, and smaller country's soldier was young. Two soldiers defended each own territory that was divided into east and west sides by the stone monument. The border was on a mountain where people can rarely be seen. These two soldiers were not acquaintance, and they felt like a friend or a foe at first, so they rarely talked to each other. But the two soldiers imperceptibly came to make a friendship, because there was no one else to talk to, so they felt bored. Another reason is that spring days are long, warm, comfortable, and peaceful. There were wild roses naturally growing along the border, although no one had planted them. Many bees have been coming to the flowers in the early morning. They were hearing the comfortable sound of the bee's wing even while they were sleeping.
It's about time to get up.
There are so many bees coming.
The two soldiers got up based on unspoken agreements. They went outside and the sun was shining brightly with energy on the trees. Two men washed their faces and rinsed their mouths with gush water from the crack in the rock.
Hi, morning, nice weather today.
It certainly is. If it's great weather, we feel refreshed.
Two men stood there and had such a conversation. And they looked at the surrounding scenery. Even you see it every day, you still can feel fresh. One day, the old man asked the young man to play Japanese chess. The young man didn't know how to play Japanese chess at first. However, the young man learned it from the former. Nowadays, the two would sit facing each other and play the Japanese chess in the mild daytime every day. In the beginning, the old was stronger than the young, so they played the game with handicaps. However, they can play the game without handicaps finally now. On the contrary, the number of the times the old man lost, the game was gradually increasing. Even though they were fighting hard on the chessboard, they opened up with each other.
Oh, damn it. Maybe I lost the game. It's so hard to keep escaping. If this was a real war, it would have been so bad.
He said so and laughed out loud. It looked like the young man could win the game, so he was hunting the enemy king with shining eyes and a joyful face. A little bird was singing merrily on a tree. The sweet smell of wild white roses has drifted in the air. The winter also came to both countries as expected. The old man often missed the south when it became cold. His child and son are living in the direction.
I hope to take a vacation and go home as soon as possible.
He said. The young man answered,
If you leave here, someone I don't know will come here. I welcome a substitute for you who is really kind. But I would have difficulty if the one have thoughts like either enemies or allies. Please stay for a while. The spring will come here soon.
In a little while, winter has gone and spring came again. A war broke out between these two nations because of some kind of profit issue around that time. Then, two men who had lived together friendly became enemies. They felt that it was a very strange matter.
From today on, you and me became enemies. Even though I am this old, I'm a major, so if you take my head, you may well get promoted. That's why you kill me,
the old man said. When the young one heard that, he looked disappointed.
What the heck are you saying? Why are we mutual enemies? My enemies have to be other people. The war is breaking out in far to the north. I will go there and fight.
The young man left the message and he was gone. Only the old man had been left behind in boundary. He passed days and a days since the young man went away. The wild roses have blossomed. Honeybees flock to the flower from sunrise to sunset. Since the war is going on far away now, even if he listened carefully, even when he looked at the sky, he could not hear gunshot, nor could he see black smoke shadows as well. The old started worrying about the young from that day. Time passed in this way. One day, a traveler passed by. The old man asked him what happened about the war. Then the traveler told him the smaller country was defeated. The country's all soldiers were killed, and the war ended. The old man thought the young man might have died as well in that case. He sat down a stone monument while he was worrying that he fell into a doze involuntarily. He sensed a lot of people coming from far away, and when he looked around, there were armies in two lines. It was that boy who was taking the lead in the armies on horseback. The armies were quiet and didn't speak even a single word. When the young man passed by the old man, the young guy saluted him and smelled the wild rose. The old man tried to talk to him, but woke up, and it was just a dream. After 1 month passed, the wild roses were dyed. The old man back to his hometown on the south in the autumn of the year. Thank you for watching.